Hey, Naima Singletary here with BillionDollarCourage.com. And I want to invite you to my 2-day intensive Unlock Your Courage Code. What is the thing that causes somebody who's not that smart, intelligent, not very physically attractive to really be able to show up in a way that's impactful, that brings them money, fulfillment, clients, happiness in their life? What allows somebody like me to go from born and raised in the ghetto to a violent teenage lifestyle, to not having any direction in my life, to becoming an entrepreneur, starting multiple companies, selling my first company for last year, and now on the six-figure track with billion-dollar curves that I started less than a year ago? What helps somebody go from $50,000 a year to $100,000 a year? What helps somebody go from $100,000 a year to $1,000,000 a year? Last year, I interviewed dozens of multimillionaires, six-figure business owners, women who have built local, national, global communities. And I synthesized those interviews and looked at what is the one thing that Barbara Corcoran said, a woman who was a D student all through high school, took $1,000, parlayed it into a multi-million-dollar real estate firm that she sold for $66 million in 2001. What did she say that the woman who also is fulfilled in her life and is only making $100,000 a year, but is happy, fulfilled, and very content with her $100,000? What did they both say that's this thread among all these conversations that I had with all these women at different happy levels of happiness and fulfillment and income levels? What is the thing that I have discovered, Naima Singletary, in what causes me to go from hoping and wanting something and just sort of thinking about it all the time to actually in the business of doing something about it? What is that thing that happens on the inside that cranks a person, that helps them go from stuck and really wanting to and knowing they have like this badass component and something really worthy and important to bring to the world? What takes you from that place to actually showing up? What is that thing? At my 2-day Unlock Your Courage Code event, I am going to be showing you what that is and how to unlock it. There's a 14-law system that I created. And you know what? Just 2 months ago, it was 11 laws. And I've realized by going back to this information and even looking deeper in myself, I've added, 11, 12, 13, 14, 3 more. So I'm going to facilitate you and everybody, all the fabulous people who are going to be at this event. I'm going to facilitate you through the entire 14 laws. Some of those laws include law of self-confidence, how to drink your own juice and make your own rules, the law of asking, the law of self-trust, the law of action. How do you make these things real in your life? And how did this come about? I'm going to be showing you the different women, their stories. All these women who I interviewed last year, so many fabulous women. What did they do? What happened inside of them? What is their story? And what are the things that I notice over and over and over and over and over again, where it doesn't just apply to just them. It applies to you and the majority of the world. There's a system to this, and I'm going to be showing you and facilitating you through this entire 14-law system at my 2-day intensive, 14 laws to unlock your courage code. Get your ticket below. It's $67. That's like less than your monthly coffee. And by the end of this event, you will know exactly how to show up in a bigger way. You'll have a system that you can tap into over and over and over again. So no matter how often you get stuck, when the Monday blues comes around, and you find yourself, okay, what am I doing again? Your fear hops in there because fear never goes away. Just so you know, it never goes away. How do you constantly crank that open? How do you constantly break that down? Look at it, deal with it, and still push through regardless of that. How do you show up in a way that is on purpose? Repeatedly, not just today and tomorrow, but repeatedly. How do you continue to show up on purpose? I'm going to show you that. You're going to walk away from this totally alive. You're going to know a different part of yourself, how to actually cultivate and bring out that part of yourself that exists in you. It exists in all of us. But why are you not doing anything about this? I spoke at Whole Foods last week, and I asked the audience, who in here is leading a mediocre life? 95% of the room raised their hands. How am I able to show up the way I do over and over and over again? I've synthesized this information. I've researched my own life. I've interviewed other women who are living these larger than life lives. And not just them too, other women too who are just making $100,000 a year. $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year. And what is the thing that's allowing these women and women like me to really show up? And how can you do the same thing and make this real in your life so you can stop going in this circle, this frustration of knowing you have so much more to offer and a much more bodacious and on-purpose way to live, to actually living it this year, not next year, not next month, but now. Share this video with your friends. People need to be here. If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, there's definitely no question for you. But no matter where you are in the world, you need to be here. Your friends need to be here. Your family needs to be here. Because one, entrepreneurship is not fun. Entrepreneurship alone is not fun. Excuse me. Entrepreneurship alone is not fun. So you get to network with other like-minded women who are on purpose. And then two, you want to show up now. Now. No more frustration. No more of this wondering if you have what it takes. You have what it takes. If I can do it, you can do it. If I can have the background that I have, clueless, violent, being sent away because of my violent behavior, being able to build multiple businesses and show up right here, right now with you. If I can do this, you can do it. If Barbara Corcoran, who was a D student all through high school with no support system, can show up and become a multimillionaire, you can do it. If a woman who is trying to feed herself through over shopping, bankrupt emotionally and mentally, can show up, you can do it. And I'm going to show you how to do it. This is not a joke. This is not fluff. This is real life. And folks, the time is now. Right now. So share this video. Tell everybody you know. If you have any questions, I want you to email me at Naima@billiondollarcourage.com. That's Naima, Naima @billiondollarcourage.com. And I will see you May 19th and 20th, San Francisco Bay Area. Mwah! Lots of love. I look forward to it. Bye.